So... Hmm. Yeah, what do you think the answer there is, Jet? Do you think I'm going to Pearl Farm? Also, by the way, I think this is worth it. One more point of damage for less accuracy. Okay, so that kind of kicks my butt into gear as to why I should do the armory, so... I don't know if I should do what I normally do and do 3... Or do what I normally did for a bit, do 3 crawl kills and then Ajax armory. What? Okay. Best driver on Pandora. Yes. Okay. At least answer this. Should I do 3 crawl kills without cleaning the arena and then just go... Actually, I can clean the arena and press in the meantime, just make sure I don't miss anything. But 3 crawl kills and then just Ajax and armory. Yes, do that. I kind of just realized it's going to be a major pain in the ass because I'm... Okay, now you know what? I'm going to go grab stuff to make that freaking Nox kill super easy. Or easier, hopefully. Oh. I feel like that's better than the one I have in here. Yes, but a touch less accurate for like 20 more damage. No, the other one has a quicker reload. Versus... Pretty much so. So do these have a different mag? 12? 12. Okay, now I think that one was bigger for some reason, okay. I don't know if I should be jealous of you getting a tsunami, because I do have a stalker and a serpents. Alright, now I was gonna grab Crux, Rifleman, and Commando. I think I normally have these switched around. Okay, so what I normally do for Nox is either use the Crux combined with the Commando, or the Serpents combined with the Rifleman. I feel madly bad because also I should probably have. Does that help with hearing me? Because I just realized my mic was flipped up. But kind of feel mildly bad because Ghost asked if there's a good time that we could continue the Allegiance run tonight, and I flat told him now I was like, yeah, I'm in Pearl Farm Borderlands 1 for a bit. Yes, it does. Yeah, I kind of figured that'd help. Just a wee bit. Shut up, Claptrap. So sorry. And I hit that, man. It's doing so good not getting shot. Best driver in the West. That cheetah paw just drove straight through my car when I was getting in it. I'd like to point that out. That is not a normal. Jet car drove through my car while I was getting in it. That is not how physics work. Then yes. If you say something about triple tsunami, I swear to God. Get a Pearl. Get a Bessie. Get a Bessie first kill. I want to see a Pearl drop on first kill, but it ain't gonna happen. You guys about to say that's not a masher, is it? That's, by the way, Jed, have you used the mercenary class mod with the tsunami? Because that would also explain why it helps shred. Shouldn't put your save on read only, forget, so you 5 assassins 4 hours, quick, come back, spawn sanctuary without all legendaries. You know, I'll put my save to read only. I'm assuming you just did that by accident. No, you know what you shouldn't do? Put your save on read only, get 2 OP levels, completely forget about it, and then have a glitch where you get set back to OP 6. You know, jolts. Still feel real bad for him for that, but at the same time, it's mildly funny. Okay, watch the minimap. Okay. That actually hit too. I was just shooting him just to get him to roar normally. I didn't plan on that hitting. Wait, Jet, do you have a PC you can play Minecraft Borderlands? Okay. Man. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick peek. Okay, Crawl Maggot, should be fine. Why did I take the eye out? I was gonna kill it with a rocket launcher. God. If you want to at some point, I can send you my mod pack and you can test out the guns and the shotgun burst accessory. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. Sniper, Volver, Peter, Volver, Hive Mind by the looks of it. So, Equalizer, not a masher. Volcano, Protector, Defiler, a real bad one, Glorious, a meh one. Gone doing that. Also, for a split second, I thought I missed a Bessie entirely. It's a dull sniper, though. Yeah, personally, I think a lot of the guns I'm adding are kind of fun and cool. Wait, he can drop those? Wait. Wait, he can drop. Did not know Crawl could drop those class mods. But 4 in defense and that scatter shot. But increased damage. So that one doesn't have... Okay, I can't pass that up. Okay, let me think here. The only custom accessory I've made thus far was for shotguns, which makes so any shotguns can burst fire with that accessory on it, and made my own custom prefix for all of them. Jacobs are freaking super fast. Made a couple of Borderlands 1 and kind of one pre-sequel gun remake. Try to remake the Orion, the Serpents, the Draco. I feel like there's other ones, I don't remember what they are currently. But the Serpents is literally just a Typerian sniper that fires with a ricochet fiber and it's always shock, so. Just imagine a sniper ricochet fiber essentially. That's shock elemental. And then there's a bunch of custom guns, which... Orion? Was I saying Orion? I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, essentially made the Orion and Borderlands 2. Then I have a bunch of custom guns, which... I might leave the one as is. Serpents, whatever. Trying to think of like the custom guns I made. I'm trying to give them all a custom skin. The one I've yet to is the coil gun, which I kind of want to leave as a hammerlock gun. A hammerlock skin to kind of fit in. Then I have the Fallout, which is that nuke shotgun I was talking about, which is Carnage replacement, which I freaking love. It's overpowered as all crap, don't get me wrong. I'm trying to make most of the pearls fairly overpowered. Because I feel like that's the definition of a pearl, is just something overpowered. It's something really good. I think I changed 7 of the 12 pearls in that game. Changed the Carnage to the nuke shotgun, which I freaking love. The Sawbar into the Draco. Not into the Draco, Sawbar into the Serpents. The okay. Change the Bearcat into a custom Pearl AR called the Bombardment. Jesus, my tongue. Essentially what the Bombardment is, just a dull, still a Grenadier, kind of, but instead of shooting grenades, it fires, it's essentially a Blaster, but instead of one rocket per shot, it fires 6. Literally created just a dull Rocketeer that fires 6 Blaster rockets that all, keep in mind, explode into grenades. I'm trying to think of a bunch of the custom guns. Okay, go for legendaries. Sucker Punch, Lost Equalizer, Macrux, Artifact. It's not terrible Thanatos, honestly. Although no sight. Yeah, I can't no sight. Bulldog. That is a really bad Defiler, Jesus. Thanatos again. Bulldog. Trying to think of the other guns I made thus far. Oh yeah, that was the... I started making a lot of Jacob's guns and like I'm still slowly working on them. The one I'm probably going to keep, just mess around with the stats a bit sometimes, is the Jacob's Dynamite. It is a coach gun that essentially fires like the Cobra, so it just fires... I think I might fire like the Cobra anyways. Just fires a whole bunch of pellets that deal explosive damage. and have giant splash on them. Which totally planned. This wasn't complete coincidence, not at all. Someone pointed out that the first gun Torg made was literally just a stick of dynamite taped to the barrel of a Jacobs shotgun. Someone pointed that out and I was like, oh my god. Oh yeah, the Esmeralda, which currently is a burst fire Jacobs AR, fires in 5-round bursts. I want to make that even more customized and more unique, but still, burst fire Jacobs AR is definitely new. There's the infringement, which is just a burst fire Jacobs pistol that fires in bursts of 3. There's the only 2 burst fire Jacobs guns I've made. Currently I have multiple elemental Jacobs pistols that I might just combine into one pistol and give it its own unique name and red text, so that way I have more pistols to work with. Oh yeah, how can I forget the SK568, the Wanderlust edit? Literally just fires 3 PBFG shots. And yes, I made a gun named after myself. Don't judge me. Oh, there's the current one, which I think I called like the Sludge Hurler. It's the Curb Blaster replacement. It just fires a slow hand shot that can come in any element and doesn't have healing on it. Believe it or not, the Bane Chopper is not actually in the mod. I could include it, but I make it consume 2 or 3 ammo a shot and make the mag kind of small. So instead of being a chopper, it'd just be a Bane Bandit AR that empties the entire mag. Because, yeah, it made my game seriously lag. Just using 1 ammo per shot for all 1,000 shots. Although that being said, it was firing like a sawbar. If it fired like a normal AR, it probably wouldn't do near as much lag and cause near as much lag. Plus I had that assigned to the sawbar, so I have to redo the code for that essentially, which won't take all too long. Just find a new gun to set it to. So really 2 mugshots. Equalizer, Firehawk. As far as I can see, I didn't get a pearl from Craw. Alright. Yeah, if you can't tell, I kind of have fun with Torg weapons. The Sludge Hurler is probably the least powerful. And even saying that, like without any skills to boost anything, without any comm bar or anything, the normal Torg Torpedo does 400,000 damage per shot, uses 4 ammo. The Sludge Hurler deals about 2 million and uses 3 ammo. So it's slightly more ammo efficient, does like 5 times the damage. Alright, by the way, the bombardment, forgot to bring this up, the Bearcat replacement. Yeah, it changed from 6 ammo per shot to 3. You might up it back up to 6 with all the freaking rockets firing out of it, but currently 3 is... Yeah, I can get on my laptop real quick and send you the mod if you want to test it out. Although you'd probably have to close Borderlands 2 and reopen it. Because keep in mind, it's still in progress, because I do want to try to change most of the red text guns and make like custom accessories for, make like one custom accessory for every gun type. I do burst fire for like, but still not make shotguns and rocket launchers, I think, because they make pistols, SMGs. There's one thing. Bing. I don't really know how to download it. What? Download my mod? I just sent to you in Discord, then you download it, and then you put it in the binaries folder. Did you put Reborn in? Or did your brother put it in? Because you can just look up like a... If you don't know how to put it in, you can always just look up a tutorial for it. Like, I haven't made the mod public yet. I have one person testing it, but I should probably have more people testing it. Oh, your brother did it. Okay, that's kind of what I was figuring. So you can probably just look up like a tutorial on how to do it. Also, should I turn my TV a bit so I can see it a little bit better? Like, it's... You find your Steam file. Why did I jump back down here? Go to your Steam file, I think in program files times some number. It's in the binaries. You have to go to your Borderlands 2 folder in, like, was it Steam apps, common. I don't know the entire extent. Hold on. Yeah, I can get to the folder. Once I'm assuming you know how to get the binaries. But you put in your binaries folder, then you just execute it. And you know, it's like, let me... I don't want to go to their armor and kill Ajax, but I'll give a quick description of all the guns in my freaking mod currently. So pop that one up, pop that down. Alright, so turn the Thunderbolt Fist into the Defiler. Made the Cobra just deal more damage. And still bolt action, but it has like a 3-point-something fire rate, so it's just a super quick bolt action. Turn the Hawkeye into the Bessie. Turn the Unforgiven into Unforgiven Matches. May it fire 7 pellets for a bit decreased damage per pellet. The Sawbar into the Serpents. Madhouse into the Draco. Heartbreaker into the Plague. Hellfire into more of the Hellfire from Borderlands 1, so massive dot damage. Bone Shred into a double Anarchy. Good Touch into quote-unquote Probe. And I say quote-unquote because it's now a SMG that's always slag and has, like, OP8 has 2,000 damage, nails for like 1%, but the slag chance is pretty much 100%. Because I think I did set to like 100% here. Let me... If it's not 100%, it's like super high up there anyways. The Teapot into the Dove Hornet. And then the Fremington's Edge into the Orion. And then custom guns. I've made the Evil Smasher into what I call the Pea Shooter, which... well, I might edit that one a bit more. It's supposed to be like really high fire rate, really low damage, and it has the Seeker projectile, so it just homes in on enemies, so you can't get crits, you just fire away at enemies. The Greed into what I call the Cerberus, which just fires a plasma caster projectile at enemies, so pretty much adds splash damage. and I couldn't make what people wanted for the Orion originally. I think people were saying that they wanted like the ricochet fibber, but when the 9 projectiles make contact, they kind of have like the storm effect with the orb balls. I couldn't make that, but I did make essentially just a sniper that fires ricochet fibber. So you hit the ground and then it splits into 9 projectiles, which is probably more broken than the normal Orion, but oh well. The Judge into Pepperbox, which is literally just a normal Pepperbox, except it can come in all elements, and probably has increased damage and fire rate compared to a normal Pepperbox. The skin on this one's broken. I've yet to really fix it, but I'm probably gonna get rid of it anyways. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna flat out delete that one. It was originally it's called Mjolnir, and originally it was a Jacob's pistol that fired a Tesla beam of electricity at enemies, except it didn't consume ammo if you held down the trigger. It just continued firing the beam, so whatever. The Tideway is the dynamite, which I was explaining earlier. Stomper into the laser rifle, which is just a Gatling gun that fires E-Tech projectiles. Oh yeah, the Tricatcher into the Hecto. Tricatra into the Hecto. It's just a shotgun that kind of fires 100 pellets. Nothing much. Damn Cowboy into the coil gun. Which originally was a Jacob's E-Tech AR, but I got fed up with trying to make the Jacob's E-Tech AR with like massive damage and then crit. Currently it's just a Jacob's AR with really high damage and crit. Not really anything special currently. Tunguska into the Fat Man, which is just a Torg E-Tech launcher with massive damage. Dog into Carnage 2.0, which I've yet to think of a better name for that, which now just fires 4 rockets per shot. Sloth into the Black Mamba, which is a corrosive only dull sniper that has splash damage. The Elephant Gun into the Komodo, which I'm also going to delete because I'm not really doing anything with that anymore. The Commerce, change the name of that, I don't know what to though. I'm gonna set the name in red text to temp. Essentially just a Hyperion SMG with splash damage. The Striker into the Slug Shotgun fires 1 pellet per shot. The Kitten into the Flame Shredder, really low base damage, really high dot damage, and always fire because Flame Shredder. The Rex into the Infringement, so 3 pellets per shot, a burst of 3 per shot. For trigger pull. The Wanderlust, which I explained. Storm, Bearcat. I didn't explain the Storm. The Storm's essentially the same, just higher base damage. I don't know if I increased fire rate or anything. That fires 3 pellets per shot, and I named it the Monsoon. Bearcat and Carnage are the same. The Kerblaster, which I explained. And then there's the Invader, which I made a it always has 1 bullet in the magazine. Can never spawn with his actually it always has set parts, so it's always non-elemental, always spawns with, I believe I set to Hyperion stock, no sight, no accessory, and always Hyperion grip, so you always get the exact same parts no matter what, and it's just high damage and then increased crit. And then the custom accessory is for shotguns. It changes the one. It changes like the Tech 1 the Tech 1 accessory, and makes it so. I think I decreased the fire. Actually, I don't know. It's just kind of weird the way I set that up. Trying to attempts to scale the burst or the fire rate to the burst fire. Always fires in a burst of 3, like 25% decreased damage. And then I attempted to scale the spread. And then the custom names. So for Bandit, it's Burst spelled B-R-R-S-T. I've gone with the burst misspelling thing. Hyperion's fast firing. Teeter is just burst fire. Torg is spasm, and then Jacobs is multi-shot. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I've added a whole lot of guns and I kind of want to start changing the accessories of guns so that way if you don't get some of the legendaries like immediately. Like I've yet to change the Hornet. You could try to farm Captain Flint for the Thunderbolt Fist or the Defiler, but no. I think I was going to try to change the Hornet into like the Nemesis Invader from Borderlands 1, which I was working on for a bit. But I get to fire 12 shots when not aiming down sights. I know how to make it fire 12 shots when aiming down sight, but I'm just too lazy, honestly. Yeah, that's a purple area. I'm not going to bother go checking it. Yeah, keep in mind, I haven't changed the loot pools of anything yet. I really kind of want to figure out how to do that, so that way I could make like Knuckle Jogger like drop the Dove Hornet, for example. I could just change the Hornet to that, but just whatever. Super easy to make the Teapot into the Dove Hornet because it always fires in a burst of 2. Except when you don't aim down sight, I just had to make it so. Yeah, whatever. It always fires in a burst 2 whether aiming down sight or not, I believe. I want to probably double check that. Yeah, keep in mind, all these guns are still kind of being worked on. It's not like they're definitively set in stone yet, that like what the damage and everything's gonna be. I'm good now. Oh no. Cool. No, you're not, I'm curious. I don't know if I could hit shots. Oh. Also, let me pick that up. Okay, now I don't have ammo regen on this, but I can always switch over. Yeah, that kind of feels like a lot of damage. Go ahead and throw it on the turret. So tomorrow's my last day of school, so maybe I can do whatever I want after tomorrow. Yeah, lucky you. Tomorrow through... Actually, up until... Well, tomorrow through Monday I work 10:38, so tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So your last day of school tomorrow is tomorrow. Today's my last of 4 days having off, then I really get thrown into 6 days. Like, I'm not entirely complaining because it's a good bit of money, but at the same time, that's a lot of work. I'm used to working 4 days in a row. Doing 6 is going to suck. So I've yet to get a legendary Iridian. I don't know if that's a complaint or not, because they're not also all that great. I'd like my shield back. Oh good, those are my favorite to see. Okay, I don't think that was the pearl launcher. Can't really check either way. I swear I did not mean to do that. I didn't think I was close enough to the ledge to jump off like that. Speed core. Throw you. Go figure. Guardian, just what I thought. When did you get a gun that completely changes how things are going in your playthrough? Good or bad? I'm assuming in a good way, but... Alright, so I think I'm going to throw on this commando class mod and see what that does against Nox. And yeah, should I just hit up the lance chests? Yeah, keep in mind, Jeff, if you want to test out the guns I've made thus far, you would have to like completely restart Borderlands, because if you're trying to combine the Reborn guns and my guns, which probably wouldn't work all too well. Now you could also just give them in and play around with them for a bit, but... You have all of Steele's reports on my methods, eh? Okay, jump. Jump. I feel like that does quite a bit. I'm going to switch over to this. So I'm going to stop there. Oh shoot, didn't realize I got him that weak. Okay. Okay, taking out the combat medics. Okay, try to throw that down. Okay, take out the Devastators. Oh shoot. Thanks, Nox. Thanks, Nox. Yeah, I feel like that works significantly better. Don't even know you use it. Not that difficult, honestly, but so I've never really tried Nox's Gold, like actual combat. Also, yeet. Thank you. Yeah, let's hold out the serpents for luck. Man. But I don't know exactly how you do the armory, but I kind of skipped the elevator for a split second. Since I'm going to go after Lance chest, I immediately go for this one, so that way I don't have to worry about coming back to this floor at all. So I hardly ever do the armory, because I rarely ever get pearls out of this, but you got 2 out of 1 chest, so maybe my luck will be different, who knows. So might as well have the red chests in these as well. I'm gonna try and self-promote, but you can go ahead and pro harm. If I had the time to, because again, 10:30 to, I can't really say 8, it's 10:30 to close. Not a terrible saver. Say 10:30 to close because it's whenever we get done in the dish room, because yeah, I work in the kitchen, spoilers. Usually it's before 8 or around 8, so I'd usually just say until 8 to most people, but By the way, the chest I got the Undertaker from was when there's two chests spawned here and there's out of the second one over here. So I'm pretty sure I hit all the lance chests. Never really realized it. Never realized I could kind of do that shortcut right there. Don't know why they included a hole right there that drop you back down to the second floor. I feel like that's kind of a troll. People jump down there and then if they didn't have a way back up, they'd be like, well, this is my life now. Down here. One over here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting a pearl. I know that's 5 chests, but I'm not getting a pearl. This is what, this chest you got the double tsunami out of? Yeah, I knew my luck wasn't going to be near as good. Get all 4 of these, I'm telling you now. Not going to be a single pearl. Calling it. Calling it now, not a pearl. Might be look at your message. Nothing. 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 And nothing. Sorry, messaging Ghost, seeing if he wants to continue the playthrough. By the way, Jay, have you seen my custom gun skins that I sent in the Discord? Let me bring up one of my personal favorite. So the one I'm sending you is the bombardment. I have a mod that makes it so there's a mod that makes it so there's just a complete gray background. So if you want to do something like stuff with mods and like showcase some of them. No, you know what? Screw it. Ghost isn't spawned, are you gonna continue farming? Probably. Oh, have you seen the picture yet? Because that's honestly probably one of the skins I'm most proud of. Really proud of it, but the main part of it was honestly kind of just a mistake, and I kind of worked with it. Next, I'm gonna stop streaming for a bit, focus on modding while I wait.